So this exists? Like, seriously, I can't believe I'm holding this. It's like something from a nightmare. Snow White and the 7 Clever Boys. I could do an entire review on the cover of this monstrosity alone. I mean, look at this! Snow White looks like a fucking corpse that's been stuffed. I mean, I know she's called Snow White, but that doesn't literally mean that the woman is white. And the dwarves beside her, oh wait, sorry, I mean the clever boys beside her just look fucking evil. I mean, why do they look so malevolent? They're shrouded in shadow and they've got no teeth. He has no teeth. Their eyes are stone black and their noses are orange. What? And then you have this crusty owl one in the back with a few fangs in her mouth and a nose that's been previously beaten into her face with a sledgehammer. What the fuck is this game? Is it a survival horror? Why are there Christmas trees? Why? Snow White lives deep in a perfect forest. Live? Oh fuck this, I'm done. So the game, if you want to call it that, is essentially broken up into 4 different puzzles. There's a colouring game, a memory game, a jigsaw, and then a tile game. In terms of gameplay, that's it. There's no game with a story, no levels, no campaign, no nothing. I mean, what's the point? Bloody Little Britain had more of a game than this did. Why is this on the PlayStation 2? It's the shoddiest excuse for a game I've ever seen. It fucking stuns me that this was actually licensed by Sony. Fear not, however, because what is left on the disc is probably more than what you could have ever hoped for. An 8-minute long cartoon of Snow White and the 7 Clever Boys. Why did I ever start making these fucking reviews?
Not quite so long ago, and not so far away, near the 7th town across the 7th river.
Oh Jesus, oh God. It's worse for me because I know what's coming. It's like that feeling of dread when you're on a roller coaster. You know that there's a big drop coming up, except in this case it's not a drop, it's like a bout of diarrhea.
All because the forest was kept perfectly in order by 7 clever and thoughtful young boys.
Right, first of all, these clever boys are not the same as the clever boys that are on the cover of the game. In fact, I hate to go back to the cover of the game, but even on that, Snow White at least looks like what she did in the Disney film. Well, a more porcelain zombie version of her, but it's similar. Do you want to see what she looks like here? What the fuck? She's the fucking opposite of Snow White. The state of her. Snow White was supposed to be the most innocent and pure of any person, hence her name. This Snow White looks like a prostitute lookalike of Dolly Parton. I somehow don't think the Disney film would be as successful somehow if it was this train wreck as its star. Anyway, back to these dickheads.
Every day the 7 boys would clean the forest and make it fresh. And here they are. First there was Cubby, who was like a small bear.
A small bear? How the fuck does he resemble a bear? He's a baby, that doesn't make any sense.
And then there was Big Basil, who was huge. Well, for a boy he was huge.
What? Big Basil? Because he's huge? How fucking cruel is that? It's like to give everybody in the forest a nickname, but when it comes to Basil, he just gets the word big put in front of his real one just because he's fat.
And then Sonny, who took...
Oh fuck, we've crossed the line. That's a blackface, as in what racist people used to portray what black people looked like. This is seriously the most ethically fucked game I've ever experienced. Not only does it make fun of fat people and black people, but the game itself is stealing from Disney. Everything about this is so fucking dirty.
So the 7 boys spent every day cheerfully working, protecting the forest greenery. They were such good boys because they really cared about the environment.
But couldn't give 2 shits about copyright law.
But then one evening they came back to their cabin and were surprised to find the door open. Yes, wide open.
Yes, we can fucking see it.
Who could it be? Oh, there's a funny face on the chimney. Look.
What?
And the spook.
What the... Am I losing my mind? Is this real? Oh fuck, we're getting a song. And she's dancing like she has chronic arthritis. What the fuck is wrong with her?
This is my song, I'll sing it now. The one of the mirror and the evil queen. Sparkling mirror, the truth you can see. Oh, say it please, who is more beautiful? She is so jealous, jealous of me. So very jealous, jealous of me. Show the miracle of beauty in the lake of your glass. Her heart so hard, it won't let me pass. She has chased me, hunted me, alone and crying in forests so dark. I know that you really care. Let me stay, our lives we can share. She is so jealous of me, so very jealous of me. It lives in her eagle heart, unlike mine. She has chased me, hunted me, alone and crying in forests so dark. I know that you really care. Let me stay, our lives we can share.
I don't know what to say. There's just so much wrong. The lyrics were the black guy was playing the sax. I am absolutely convinced that this song was written by somebody whose English isn't their first language. It doesn't make any sense. So there's an evil queen and she's hunted you through forests so dark because she's jealous? Jealous of what? Of what? You didn't say what she's jealous of. Are we to take it that the mirror tells the queen that Snow White is better looking? If that's the case, we would literally have had to seen the Disney film before this one just to know what's going on. You fucking useless, thieving morons. It lives in her heart unlike mine. What does? Jealousy? What, you're impervious to jealousy? You're a fucking homeless woman who's broken into someone's house and is now begging them to let you stay. You're hardly on the peak of a moral mountain yourself, love. And speaking of, why are there children living in a forest? They're not dwarves, they're children. What, were they all abandoned by their parents? Was the house an orphanage and they just killed the owners and took it over? This fucking forest is a hellhole. Why is there a face on the chimney?
So, Snow White...
Okay, and now he's skating up a tree. And now he's skating on water. Who is this boy? Jesus?
But then something terrible happened. The wicked queen disguised herself as an ugly old hag.
Hang on. What? Why ugly? Why did he dress up as an ugly old hag? Why not just old? You cunts. And why is the apple bleeding blood?
The poor girl took one bite and fell down unconscious, fast asleep, possibly forever.
Put her to sleep? Why did it only put her to sleep? If she's asleep, then she's still alive, and therefore is still the most beautiful woman. How can they get the story of Snow White this wrong?
No more Snow White to meet them and smile her lovely smile at them or sing her lovely songs. Never, ever, ever again. The 7 boys cried all night long, their young hearts almost bursting with sorrow. Was there no way to break the spell the wicked queen had cast on Snow White? Was there no hope?
I fucking hope not.
But suddenly, something happened. Something quite incredible. Look, there in the distance, a cloud of dust. Could it be that a miracle was about to take place? That Prince Charming on a noble horse would come to save Snow White? But was this really Prince Charming? Yes, it was. Hooray!
Right, I'm done. Fuck this. He kisses her, she wakes up, and the dance around the fire at the end. Why was he on a bicycle? I don't get it. Was it a joke? Why did he just show up? Why? 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 Fuck this. Something has to be done, Phoenix Games. If you fuckers want apples, oh, I'll give you some apples. If you enjoyed this video, then please subscribe to my channel, where I tend to post a new video once every 2 years. You can, however, keep up to date with all of my antics by either liking me on Facebook or by following me on Twitter. The links to both are below. Thanks for watching, you dickheads.